Welcome to Women's Wealth and Wellness Unleashed. I'm Lori Falk, and together with my 4 powerhouse co-hosts and a slew of thought leaders and luminaries, we're bringing you a scintillating talk show style podcast that will disrupt the worlds of wealth and wellness as we know them today. We invite you to go on this journey with us as we offer you a paradigm shift that empowers you to change your approach to these key areas of your life. Join us for Women's Wealth and Wellness Unleashed, where the future of wealth and wellness begins with you. A warm hello to all of you, and a huge thank you for joining us here today. We are about to debut an exciting and no doubt disruptive podcast that you are going to be thrilled to be a part of. I would like to welcome you to the intro episode of Women's Wealth and Wellness Unleashed. Let me give you a little peek into not only what that is, but how it came to be. The amazing women I'm about to introduce you to were serendipitously brought together through what I like to refer to as a divine appointment. We all met as part of another project that didn't end up feeling quite right. What did feel right, on the other hand, was the 5 of us. When the question was posed, what is it we are here to do? We tossed around a few ideas, but nothing quite landed. And then suddenly, I remembered a vision that I had about 15 years ago. I was at a Hay House event in Orlando, Florida. That's how clear this is. And I was talking to this beautiful woman with long blonde hair, and I looked at her and I said, wouldn't it be awesome if someone would create the metaphysical view? You know, that View talk show that everybody loves so much, but with a metaphysical twist? So today we would term that more of a conscious point of view as opposed to a metaphysical view. But rather than talking politics and world events, what if there was a group of women who got together in that same format, that same energy, and talked about cutting edge things like, energy, vibration, epigenetics, quantum physics, holistic health and well-being, and even threw in money. So everybody at the same time had consciousness bumps. And once that happened, there was no turning back. We knew we were onto something. So several conversations later, we realized we had come together to pull the curtain back on the worlds of wealth and wellness as we know them today. And that, my friends, is when Women's Wealth and Wellness Unleashed was born. Our podcast intends to bring awareness to the dysfunction that exists in our current wealth and wellness systems and create a paradigm shift that empowers you to change your approach to these key areas of your life. We are going to examine why nearly 40% of the people in the United States are presently using alternative medicine. And then, even more importantly, we're going to address the elephant in the room and look at how we can enhance our wealth consciousness to the point that financing these options is literally effortless. We intend to show women everywhere how to reclaim their power and in turn create a life full of abundant wealth and wellness. In fact, we envision a global community where women once again help humanity understand their innate powers of creation. Way back in 2009 at the Vancouver Peace Summit, the Dalai Lama stated that the world will be saved by the Western woman. We believe that time has come to gather together and make this our new reality. Which brings me to the topic of you, our audience. Let me introduce you to Susan Joyce Proctor, who will share with you our vision of who we are trying to reach. Susan is a visionary entrepreneur, an inspiring leader, and the founder of Divina Rising, the Women's Wealth and Wellness Collective. With accomplished careers in both finance and wellness, she can clearly recognize the old, disempowering structures in our world and now how to break free of them. Her spiritual path since 1987 has led her to embrace the yogic sciences and to also study other powerful paths of self-discovery and mastery. By integrating ancient and cutting-edge systems such as Ayurveda, Vedic astrology, wealth dynamics, frequency healing, and more, Susan is able to help others see themselves in their true essence and to uniquely align with both their own life force and their personal access to universal flow. Her favorite gift is her ability to collect and connect amazing people, which is reflected in her rich personal community of healers, visionaries, and conscious change makers.
And here
Susan,
we are.
here we are. Absolutely. Please, Susan, share with us your vision of the audience that we are creating this podcast for.
You know, this is one of my favorite things to talk about. I'll try to be brief. There's actually a group of people that don't know that they're part of this group of people, known by short expression called LOHAS, that stands for Lifestyles of Health and Sustainability. And it turns out that we are a huge demographic. Lori mentioned the 40% of people who are working with alternative and complementary medicine in the US. And that's probably a good way to think about that group of being holistic and alternative and green. And I remember learning about this group like 25 years ago and being really excited that when we came together, we could actually create real change. And that group never really came together. Lori's had a vision for 15 years, and that's been part of mine to bring together this group of conscious people that really want to know the truth about the world. You know, many people know there's something wrong with the way things are, but we don't really know what's right. That's probably most of you are part of that group. So we're really glad to welcome you here today. And personally, I started my career on Wall Street. So I came from the world of finance and kind of had a wake up around the time of the harmonic convergence, if any of you remember that. And I started doing yoga and got what was called weird, you know, in those days. And I discovered and explored a lot of things that nobody heard about at the time, like Ayurvedic medicine and stuff like that. One of the things that Lori was alluding to, and you'll be hearing here, I have been a champion for wellness and prevention and alternative and complementary cutting edge healing for many, many years. And really got hip to the fact that if insurance companies are still making our healthcare decisions, we're nowhere. So we realized needed to add wealth to the conversation to make sure that we were all resourced enough to have financial and wealth and wellness freedom. And that's what I could say I am about. And that's what we are about. And you're going to learn about the rest of us in just a moment.
Oh, not yet.
No,
Let me ask you one more question.
of course.
What is the most disruptive thing you're looking forward to sharing with our audience on these podcasts?
Thank you. I'm really clear about that. And this is, I think, the most profound lesson I've learned in this lifetime, which is that life is entirely an inner game.
Wow.
And it's a game we can master. There are tools that among the five of us, we've been exploring individually and collectively for many years. I believe that's how we're going to fulfill on this promise that we're beautiful path that Leslie just laid out for us of turning back the curtain in these areas and allowing us each to fulfill on who we are and what we came here to do, because the world needs us to show up in our full power. And we are just beyond excited about sharing ours with you and inspiring you to unleash yours.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Susan. So now let me introduce you to Leslie Thomas. Leslie, I'm so thrilled that you're joining us from the UK, which makes us right out of the box an international podcast. That is just so amazing and incredible. So thank you for that. Let me tell you a little bit about Leslie. Leslie's a trailblazer. She's the founder of the Money Confidence Academy and the voice behind the popular Let's Talk Money and More podcast. Leslie is not just a money and mindset coach. She's a force of nature, armed with a master's in coaching and mentoring and a mission to revolutionize how wildly ambitious female entrepreneurs view and manage their money. Leslie's expertise lies in helping women break through their self-imposed barriers, empowering them to build powerful, positive relationships with their finances, and championing their own financial success. Her approach is bold, innovative, and unapologetically empowering, making her the ultimate financial cheerleader for those ready to unleash their potential. A passionate advocate for financial literacy, Leslie has also crafted a groundbreaking program for schools and home education that seamlessly integrates practical money skills with a growth mindset. Her central philosophy, where mindset goes, money grows, encapsulates her belief that a positive mindset is the cornerstone of financial success. Leslie, I'd love for you to share why you're so excited to be a part of our Women's Wealth and Wellness Unleashed podcast.
Oh, well, first of all, what an introduction. Thank you very much. I cannot believe we're here. We have spoken about this. We have cogitated on this, and we have gotten really real about what our mission is in terms of helping everybody to have the conversations that we've not been having about wealth and about our health. And for me, this is a mission. It is a serious mission to bring the conversation around money to everybody, because we don't talk about money. We don't talk about money enough. We fear money, we shy away from money, and we feel ashamed about money. And the truth is, money makes such a difference to all of us when we own the relationship that we have with it and recognize it as being one of the most powerful relationships that we can have. And for me, being able to inspire people to talk about money, to recognize the drive that money can create in their lives, to recognize how money can empower them and everything that they want to do, because money is an enabler. But more importantly than that, money wants to be our friend. It wants to support us. It doesn't want us to push it away or believe there is not an abundance of it. So everything that I do is about getting people confident in their relationship with money, but being confident in your relationship with money starts with being confident in your relationship with you. And very often, when I start to see my clients, it is when they have gotten sick and tired of their relationship with money. By then, the symptoms of that poor relationship is showing up in so many negative ways. So it dawned on me a few years ago, I actually need to get to where the problem starts. And for all of us, our relationship with money, our money mindset is set by the age of 7. So if we can start talking to our children about money and encouraging our children to ask questions openly about money, we can start to build their confidence. So I'm so excited to be here with all of you, having these conversations, and I cannot wait to see where they're going to take us.
I can't either. Oh my goodness. You know, like I want to ask you what the most disruptive thing you're looking forward to sharing with our audience is. But man, everything you said was quite disruptive. Is there anything you'd like to add, my dear?
I think it is the case of us being really honest about the fact that we want to have money. Because I think a lot of people, particularly in the healing world, will actually bat money away. And they will actually say, it's not about the money. It's about the message. It's about the impact that I can create. Do you know the people who are making the biggest impact in this world, both positive and negative, the ones with money. So if you want to make an impact, you want to be talking about money, you want to be making money, and I'm hoping that our conversations will inspire you to do just that.
I am so inspired by that. Thank you for sharing that. I'm glad I asked. I'm so grateful. Thank you, Leslie, for adding your innovative flair to our international podcast. And now let me introduce you to the youngest member of our team who can offer us more of a millennial perspective on things. Jenny Dangerfield. Jenny is a distinguished frequency medicine specialist and passionate biohacking enthusiast. With years of profound exploration in frequency medicine, Jenny founded Frequency Aligned, a pioneering enterprise that leverages cutting-edge quantum technology to empower individuals in their health journeys. Jenny's dedication to education fosters a deep connection to the body's innate healing abilities. She is committed to teaching holistic healing practices to future generations and strongly advocates for financial freedom for women and families. By integrating holistic wellness with financial independence, Jenny envisions a future where health and prosperity are accessible to all. Her journey stands as a testament to the remarkable synergy between advanced technology and timeless healing wisdom. Let's discover how Jenny is revolutionizing the wellness industry and inspiring transformative change. Jenny, welcome, and please share with us your vision of what you feel Women's Wealth and Wellness Unleashed will bring to the world.
Thank you, Lori. I am so honored to be here with you ladies. This in itself is very inspiring. I hope that those of you that will show up with us are encouraged to learn and to continue on the journey that you're on and show up for yourself. I, personally, as a mother of two wildly ambitious children, I'm ready to answer the call. I want to be a voice for the unheard, the unseen. And I'm really excited to listen more into what Leslie has to offer as well. I'm just learning about her building conscious wealth. And I think that is something that is going to be really amazing for us all to explore. Creating conscious wealth and how can that impact our own lives, and then in turn impact the world and our future generations. I have been exploring these beautiful modalities that I personally, until I was introduced to the world of frequency medicine, I didn't know that they were even available to us. And it made me angry. It made me, really upset that here we are living in a world, in a sick care system that is suppressing symptoms and not allowing us to live, full to our full potential and really get back to our own healing abilities, which is our divine right. So I am, here to educate people on what is out there and what we have to help support our bodies to get back into that alignment, because we have everything that we need inside of us to heal ourselves and to create homeostasis within our bodies. So, that's really what I'm excited for with this podcast.
Oh my goodness. I love the mother energy you bring to all of this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So Jenny, let me ask you, what is the most disruptive thing you're looking forward to sharing with our audience?
Well, I am finding myself, as so many women, um, being a single mother. And for me, it is all about my children. So I want to make sure that our future generations are educated and they are empowered. And I think that starts with the mother, and empowering the mother and supporting the mother to be able to to have the financial stability, to have the health and wellness knowledge to to educate herself and her children. So I'm really excited to be sharing that with everyone and be learning from all of you as well.
Thank you, Jenny, for your insightful perspectives and for helping us reach the younger end of our audience. I look forward to watching the magic unfold in the days and weeks and months to come with you. And now let me introduce you to Sherri Fuchs, the woman that keeps us all grounded and centered and reminds us of the importance of our mission and our vision. Sherri is a powerhouse of knowledge with a strong commitment to personal growth and improving the lives of others. She is driven by an insatiable curiosity and dedicated to a holistic approach to health and wellness. Her journey has led her to explore a diverse array of fields, from Oriental medicine and whole food nutrition to beauty, skincare, and frequency medicine. Sherri excels at questioning the status quo and brainstorming innovative solutions that elevate consciousness. Her problem-solving mindset is not just about tackling challenges efficiently, but also about being open to learning from mistakes and collaborating with others. One of Sherri's standout abilities is her talent for creating exceptional events and environments where guests experience inspiration and wisdom all at the same time. She has a remarkable gift for uniting diverse groups of people with a shared vision, promoting inclusivity and collaboration. As part of this dynamic panel of women, Sherri is eager to bring about meaningful change. Her goal is to provide honest, insightful knowledge about wealth, health, and wellness, embodying her favorite quote, "When you know better, you do better." Sherri, tell us a bit about your vision of how Women's Wealth and Wellness Unleashed will help people flourish and grow.
Thank you, Lori. For most people that are part of that LOHAS group, I am there. We are looking for answers. I know for myself, through the years, I've worked in corporate America, but there's always been something missing. There's always been these questions of why things are being done the way they are and why we're getting the results we have. And certainly in health and wealth, we see that. So I am really excited about being here and shaking things up, letting people know what's really happening, changing the paradigms that exist. We've been taught that there's a lack of money, there's a lack of health resources, there's a lack of food, and that is not true. And I'm excited that we're going to be able to show that and bring that to the table to educate everybody, because again, that's what I'm all about. When you know better, you do better. And so for people who are out there, we want to create a community that comes together, that knows where they can go to find truthful, honest information, and then they can take that information and use it however they like. We're not telling anybody what to do, but we want to make sure that you have the information. I personally believe that everything is a fountain, and that when things flow, then everybody wins. If you believe that things are restrictive, you're going to harness them and harbor them and hold them tight, and nothing is going to happen. We're going to change that. And when you come to our events, you'll see, because we're going to have a fountain there, but we will show you that the fountain is overwhelmingly flowing, and that what is out there for health and for wealth is available to each and every one of you.
Wow. Thank you for keeping us grounded. I love you so much. Sherri, before I let you go, what is the most disruptive thing that you're looking forward to sharing with our audience?
Just as I explained before, that vision and that belief that we can't, when we're not good enough to have something, we're not good enough to have more money or to be in a position to flourish, that we have to give our power away to heal or to get better. That's not true. We have the power, and we're going to show you that there are so many different modalities, different tools, different opportunities where you can help yourself, heal yourself, and change your life and change your circumstances.
Wow.
Well said.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I look forward to exploring those exciting events that we anticipate you will be planning for us down the road.
Oh,
Thank
we
you for
can't wait
being-
to do that.
Right? I know. I'm looking forward to it. All right. Last but not least, let me officially introduce you to myself. I'm Lori Falk, a thought leader and luminary in the field of epigenetic emotional healing. Say what? I know, sounds complicated, right? But it's not. Here's the thing. Just like we inherit our parents' and grandparents' physical DNA, we also inherit their emotional DNA and all those subconscious beliefs and programs that go along with it. So in my work, I help you clear all of that. Call it epigenetics, it's part of it, but it's really simple. I integrate the profound wisdom of spiritual psychology with cutting-edge biohacking tools, including, wait for it, my own unique frequency-loaded visionary art. It's very amazing. See a little bit of it coming through the background here, and we'll be sharing more with you in upcoming episodes. In doing all of this, I'm able to help you clear your ancestral emotional DNA, your subconscious programs, your limiting beliefs. And this transformative approach empowers you to thrive and achieve your highest potential. As an author, coach, public speaker, and artist, I'm dedicated to bringing joy and fulfillment back into people's lives. My guiding mantra, your health is your wealth, encapsulates my unwavering commitment to the vital importance of holistic health and well-being. Prior to embarking on this wellness journey in my past life, I was the editor and publisher of the international trade publication Ready to Wear Review, where I provided retailers with essential monthly updates on the fashion industry. Drawing from my extensive experience as a fashion buyer and retail manager, as well as my skill in identifying emerging trends, I earned a reputation as the go-to expert in the retail fashion industry. Today, I bring this same intuitive gift to the world of women's wellness. I'd like to thank you all again for joining us here today for this debut.
Laurie, I'm going to interrupt you because you haven't asked the question. You asked all of us. So I think we need to ask you the same question. What is the most disruptive thing you want to share on the podcast?
Here, here, Leslie. Good job.
Oh my goodness, why did I not see that one coming? Well, the fact of the matter is that helping people to really understand that they have it within their control to control their physical DNA is so disruptive. I mean, people look at me cross-eyed when I tell them that. Just because you carry the physical genes of whatever the family heritage is, diabetes, heart disease, et cetera, those cells don't have brains. They don't have brains. That means they can't turn themselves on and off. So the only thing that can turn those cells on and off is the environment that they live in. And that's what I look at in the work that I do in the world. I help people diet, exercise, look at the toxic load that is in their homes, in their space. And then the most important piece, the emotions, the thoughts, because those actually set off chemical reactions, which can trigger the physical DNA. So if you can clean all that up and get all that under control, you don't have to worry about any of that stuff that happened to your ancestors because it's not your reality.
I love it. Thank you for sharing that with us.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome. So let's just end with this. Our mission is simple. We're dedicated to empowering women with a next level conversation that challenges outdated beliefs and opens new possibilities for wealth and wellness. Through our platform, we intend to bring you today's thought leaders and luminaries who will explore the realities of quantum science and consciousness in a grounded and easy to understand fashion. We will present engaging stories, expert advice, and actionable strategies that not only enlighten, but also support inspired action, enabling us to create a sustainable future for ourselves and our world. We aim to cultivate a community where every woman is encouraged to unleash her potential, shaping a world where true prosperity and wellness choices are available to everyone. And we promise you this: we will do it all in an understandable fashion, enabling you to effortlessly incorporate the wisdom we will share into your everyday lives, where you can watch the magic unfold. We look forward to seeing you next week for Women's Wealth and Wellness Unleashed, where we care about your needs and your reality. God bless. Thank you so much for joining us today on Women's Wealth and Wellness Unleashed, where we empower women to take control of the two most important areas of their life: their health and their wealth. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with another amazing woman who's ready to elevate her wealth and wellness journey. Stay connected with us by heading to our website and joining our Facebook community. All the details can be found in the show notes. Until next time, keep thriving and unleashing your highest potential.